Today we're going to be animating something, well, I don't even know what to call it. Let's just say odd. So I've created this file in Procreate and I'm going to bring it over into Procreate Dreams. So actually I need to probably start my Procreate Dreams file and everything first. So we're going to click on the plus sign here and it's going to be a custom dimensions file. So I'm just going to start off with a square here and empty it. And then we're going to go into properties here and we're going to change the dimensions of it. So the width is 1080. Oops. I think it was already at 1080, wasn't it? And the height is at 1767. And frames per second, we're going to drop that down to 12. Duration, we're gonna put that at maybe 10 seconds for right now. This should be fine. And our height's changed because I probably wasn't clicked off of it. So 1767 by 1080, 10 seconds, 12 frames per second. Okay, we're done. All right, and now we're gonna bring in our Procreate file. So go back to that again and hold down on it until you can move it around, and then click on your home button or however your iPad works. Click on Dreams and then we'll just drop it in right there. And of course we've got to put it where it belongs. I find that because of the corners are rounded here in Dreams, it's really hard to make your level, your size perfect. So if you want to, you can kind of just make it a little bit bigger so it'll fit, is what I usually do, and that's fine. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to hold down on that thing we just imported in here and we're going to convert layers to tracks. What that's going to do is turn this into a group, and then if you click on the little arrow right here next to group, it'll open up with all of our layers intact from Procreate Dreams. Alright, so that is the first thing we're going to do. Now, the part that's going to be taking up most of the time here is going to be the lines on the bricks. And I'm going to tell you why that is going to take so much time. So I want this animation to be very dynamic. So everything's going to be kind of moving around. And what I mean by that is, if you've ever seen the wiggly text animation, that's how my whole animation is going to be. So it kind of shakes and moves around. Alright, so I'm going to start a new layer, and we want that on the bricks layer. Let me see if this is the bricks layer. Nope, that's the window layer. I think that's our background. Where is our bricks layer? What's that one? I don't know. That's the color. I think that's the window frame. Yep. What is this? The bricks layer. There we go. So on top of the bricks layer, we're going to start a new track, and this is going to be a drawing. So we're going to go into drawing mode here. Alright, and I want this border color right there chosen. So we're going to hold down on that, choose that. As far as brushes go, I think the monoline brush is good, providing it's going to let me do a small enough. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. So you might have to go into maybe the Chamel brush pack. This inker streamliner possibly is what we need. Alright, and what we're going to do is we're going to create some lines. Alright, so this bottom portion here, I mean, it doesn't really matter how you do it, just like alternate the way the lines are going, and we're just going to do cross hatching basically. And this is going to take a long time, so I'm probably going to speed this up after you guys get the idea of what I'm doing here. So we're just going to do this, putting lines on the bricks, and we're just going to alternate the direction that they're going. Oops, that was the same one. Let me undo that. Maybe we'll go back this way again. Okay, so basically like that, and we're gonna do every brick just like that. So I think I am probably going to, instead of speeding the video up, is probably cut the video and then we'll pick back up when I'm done doing this. So I'll catch you guys in a minute. Alright, we're back guys, and I have completed all of the lines, so that was very tedious. And the bad news is, we're gonna have to do it one more time to make these things move. So, I tried to cheat and duplicate a portion of it and then move it up. It didn't turn out so good, but we need to put these together, so I'm going to choose this one, and we're going to group these two together. So choose on the layers and then choose those two and then hold down on them, and we're going to hit group. Alright, there they are. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do it one more time. Alright, and the reason we're going to do that is we're going to draw them again, kind of in the same direction, but it's going to be a little bit off. So when we go between the two, they're going to be wiggling back and forth. Alright, so again, I'm going to turn off, actually, maybe I need to leave that on. So on that layer, I'm going to turn the opacity down to maybe 39%. Just an arbitrary number there. And then on this one too, I'm going to turn that opacity down to 39%. Alright, I think, yeah, they all changed now. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to close that group again. And I'm going to do this layer as a blank layer down here. We're already in drawing mode, so again guys, here we go. We're going to kind of do the same thing in the same direction, but they're not going to be exactly the same, so when we go to draw, or when we go to animate between the two, it's going to look like it's wiggling and moving around. So again, here's the part where I'm going to stop the video, and I'll pick back up when I have completed this tedious process once again. Alright guys, we're back. I finally got all of the lines done. So what I did was I shrunk that group into one frame, and then my second frame that I drew all over these lines again, I put them on a separate track. Can't speak today. Separate track, and then I all put them on one track. So this first one is the first one I drew, and the second one is the second one I drew. So you can see how it's moving. Alright, and now what I want to do is I just want to duplicate these, and I want to alternate between the two. So if I hit copy maybe, and go over here and maybe paste, there we go. And if I copy this one and go over here and click paste. Alright, now I wonder if I can copy everything. Let's check that out. So I'm going to go to the layers part, and I'm just going to select them all, and is that going to copy everything? Let me see. And paste. Yeah, it did. Okay, so that's what we want. And now what I'm going to do is do this again, and I'm going to draw a line through all of those, select all of them, hit copy, go over here, paste, there they all are again. So we want this to go out to 10 seconds, that's the length of our animation. So we're going to do this again. Alright, we're almost there. Paste. There we go. Okay, let's see what this looks like now. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. Push play. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, so it worked. So that's all that trouble that we just went through, was to get that animation right there. Okay, so that is the first part of our animation. Now the next part is to make our little creatures move around. So I have 3 creatures, and we're going to move them separately. Let me find which layer they're on. So this guy right here is this one. So we'll move this guy, and we're going to use keyframe animations for these guys. So let me see. He's really big, so I don't want I want him, the bottom of him hid, so probably about that much really. And then we're going to make him go off of the edge over here. Alright, and now we're going to hit move and scale, so that's going to set our first keyframe with him off the screen. And now we're going to go out to maybe 1 second, maybe hit that again, hit it again, and let's move this guy over into the frame. Alright, let's see if that 1 second is too long or it looks okay. No, that's fine. Alright, so there's our first monster. Alright, our next monster is gonna be this guy right here. And he is off the screen right now. I want him to slide in from the bottom actually. So we're going to have him come in from the bottom here. So we're going to start him down here. So let's make a move and scale keyframe, and then we're gonna actually let's make these our stagger. So we got our first one coming in at 1 second. Let's make him come in maybe so after this guy comes in, we're going to set another keyframe here, and then we'll go over to maybe there. Okay, move again, move and scale, and we're going to have him. Alright, we're going to have him come in over here. he actually needs to be, this track needs to be above this one. So let's do that. Alright, now where's he at? So we're gonna have him come in right there. Okay, let's see what that looks like now. So we got him coming in, we got him coming in. Now we're gonna have one more guy, and where is he at? Yeah, that's him. Alright, so he's gonna come in last. So let me go over to when that guy comes in. Okay, and now we're gonna set his keyframe move scale. Alright, and then move this over here. And now we're at 3 seconds or so. Alright. Let me see where that last one comes in at. Okay, he's gonna come in. Alright, we'll set move and scale. And now we're gonna come over another little bit. And now we're gonna move him. Procreate dreams being strange. Yeah, I think I wrote them right there. Alright, let me see. Yep, that's what I wanted. Alright, and I think that is about it. So I will leave you guys with the final animation on the end of the video here in full screen. If you would like to get all of the assets that I used for this, there will be over on Patreon, so you can go check that out and download all 4 videos that I do every month on Procreate or Procreate Dreams. You can download all the assets that I use, and also you will get a Patreon only video just for you guys that support the channel. So having said that, I'll leave you with the final animation. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hit the bell icon, hit the like, share it with your friends. Everything will be very much appreciated, and I will see you guys next week. Take care.